Alrighty. What's up, motherfuckers? What's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for, yet again, another stream right here on the Home with the Gilmore Chronicles. TGC Reborn. This is, well, it's not episode anything, but another stream right here on TGC Reborn. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Peter Gilmore, the man with the super dick. Yes. All right, what's up, everybody? Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down below on this video and this channel and all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all my notifications, because if not, you miss out. And that's it. And if you don't like it, fuck you, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, just got home a little while ago. Had to do some business at the bank. Get my money. Well, not get my money, but put my money in my bank account. So it's all well and good. Money in the pocket so I can go do some things and get some stuff. And that's all. Well, I got to pay my bills too. But that's another story for another time. But it is what it is. So that's that. All right. So I hope everybody's having a great Friday. Another start to the weekend, the final weekend of June, as we're getting ready for next weekend, the 4th of July. Summer is here. Love it. I love it. Love it. I want more of it. Whoo! Whoa! All right. Thanks for coming in, douchebag. That's all I got to say about that. All right, so on this Freaky Friday afternoon, June the 25th, 2021, thank you all for joining me. Hope you have a great weekend, and that's all that matters. And that's it. All right, so on this Freaky Friday afternoon, let's talk some wrestling. And if you haven't seen my last couple streams on this channel, check it out. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. We talked a lot about a lot of wrestling news, with Alexa Bliss, stuff like that, Killer Cross, among other things. Some AEW news, some NXT ratings news, stuff like that. So check that out on the Wednesday stream. And on yesterday's stream, as we all know, if you haven't seen it, if you don't know by now, we talked about the ousting of Hangman Charlie from YouTube after what he did yesterday. And so check that stream out. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. All right, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, got Nick in the chat, as always, my good buddy, part of the mod squad. Let me see if I can get these up. Okay. All right, so Nick's in the chat. And it's showtime at the Apollo. Tear the roof right off. No, okay. I don't even know if Showtime at the Apollo even comes on the air anymore. On NBC. It used to come on right after Saturday Night Live. I don't even think it comes on anymore. Not that I care, but I mean, it was just, it was just fun. That show was fun. We had Steve Harvey on, and it was still on. Who's even the host now? All right, so Mr. Nick wants to know what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday, and just a a big day for everybody in this fake ass community called the YWC. Basically did videos on this whole thing with Charlie and what happened with him. And long story short, Charlie committed a sin, and he lied to people in a private chat, and then it got leaked out, and Dark Horse was about to blackmail him and expose him for what he was doing, and then him and Dark Horse are going back and forth on Facebook, and Dark Horse is sending me a bunch of screenshots and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, this is shocking and stuff. But long story short, Nick, Charlie lied about his daughter dying. That's basically it. That's all I gotta say about that. So, he was trying to get attention, using his daughter as leverage, saying that she died and this and that, and then we find out she's perfectly fine and everything. And then just a whole bunch of shit came out yesterday from all that, and J-Man Legit's mom did a video on it's unlisted, so I can't show it or anything or send a link or anything. You would have to ask Dark Horse or somebody that might have it, or I think Chase might have it. Chase had his channel on his stream, so he showed a little bit of the video. So that's that. But so that's basically what happened. So yeah, so Hangman 2 and blocked almost everybody on Facebook. His channel's gone. But it is what it is. He's a fucking scumbag. That's all I gotta say about that. For what he did, using your own daughter as leverage, and then lying about it. I mean, who does that shit? I mean, this makes Sean's view showing his little cock like irrelevant now. This is almost like 10 times worse than that. But still, it is what it is, and that's that's all I'm gonna say about that situation. I mean, I'm done talking about it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. But it is what it is, and if people think I'm instigating and getting myself involved, I'm not getting involved. I'm just giving my goddamn opinion. That's it. If you think that, well, fuck you. Suck my big fat cock. That's it. All right, that's it. Let's move on from that bullshit. Let's talk some real stuff. Let's talk about some wrestling news, if you will. Oh, today it was a big day for the WWE. Now, today, they released a lot of people today. Well, not a lot, but some people today. Mostly from NXT, a little bit of 205 Live. Just like residual talent that was kind of, except for a couple, but still. And they got rid of a writer. But I'll get to that in a minute. So the first people that got released today was from NXT, Breeze Ungo. And thanks to Nick for letting me know some of this information, because I didn't know about it until Nick told me. It's like Fandango got released. I was like, what? And then he told me that Tyler Breeze got released. And then I was looking on YouTube to see if anybody, did videos about it. And it was only like one person, but so yeah, Breezango's gone for some odd reason. I don't know why. I'm thinking budget cuts, as always. They don't have the money to sign them, or their contracts are expiring. They didn't want to re-sign them. I don't know. But yeah, Tyler Breeze and Fandango are gone. And yeah, that kind of shocked me, but because I thought Breezango was gonna maybe get maybe another tag title shot for the NXT tag titles. They were doing a little thing with Imperium. I thought that was gonna start, because Imperium wanted to take them out and stuff, and I thought they were gonna start feuding and stuff. I guess not, because now they're gone. And right now, NXT tag teams, they don't have much. And like I said, this is why Vince McMahon does not like tag team wrestling. There's no tag teams on the main roster, and it's starting to get close to with NXT. At least NXT UK has tag teams, at least. But it is what it is. But NXT, the main NXT, is starting to lose tag teams. There's not many left. Not many. You got MSK, you got Legado del Fantasma, the grizzled young veterans, Ciampa and Thatcher, and did I say MSK, right? So I got, what did I say? Okay, let me go back. MSK, Thatcher and Ciampa, that's 2. Legado del Fantasma is 3. The grizzled young veterans is 4. Am I missing anything? I don't think I'm missing anything. Anyone, I should say. I think that might be it. Unless there's another tag team I don't know about. Yeah, I think that's it. I think there's only 4 tag teams in NXT right now. 4! Revolving around 1 belt. Well, 2 belts, really, but 4 tag teams. And you look at the women's tag teams, not much better either. Not much better. Candice and Indy, Ember and Shotzi, Raquel and Dakota Kai. And now you got Io and Zoe Stark as a makeshift tag team. That's 4. You can put Aaliyah and Jessica Maya in there if you want. So that's 5. But still, what happened to good old-fashioned tag team wrestling in the WWE? Sprite, my friends. I wish this was vodka. But it is what it is. So yeah, so Breezango's gone. Don't know where they're gonna go. I would think AEW, because everybody's going to AEW now. Why not? Roster's just filling up with people. Starting to become W 2.0. Because everybody goes there. But but there's other companies, like Ring of Honor, Japan. They could go on a local indie circuit if they want to, but I don't think they should. It's kind of step down from WWE, but it is what it is. And yeah, so Breezango's gone, and yeah, sucks. I think they were NXT Tag Team Champions at one point. Somebody telling me they were not. They were. I could have sworn they were. And then they lost to Imperium, I think. But I could be wrong, I could have sworn they won the tag team belts. But Yeah. So they're gone, and it kind of sucks now because I don't know what's gonna happen with up down down now because Tyler Breeze is usually on that channel with Cesaro, Xavier Woods, and Adam Cole, baby. When they're playing Uno or playing whatever. And Tyler Breeze got left, right with Adam Cole, baby, and company. So I don't know if Tyler Breeze will still be on that channel or he's not. I don't know. So I'm hoping he stays on that channel and he doesn't get in trouble with Vince. Like, you can't do that. And Tyler was like, fuck you. I can do whatever the fuck I want. It is what it is, and that's it. So it sucks. It sucks that they're gone. And what pisses me off, and pisses Kevin Steen off, and Kevin Steen likes this team. You know what team I'm talking about? Martel and Paul. What's his name? Martel. Let me get the news. Martel and Palmer, I think his name is, of Everrise Rules. So yeah, they're gone. That pisses me off. That really pisses me off. I guess, when they lost that Hit Row. Oh, I forgot that's another tag team. So that's 5 tag teams in WWE for the NXT tag titles. So I got Hit Row. AJ Francis and Ashanti the Adonis as a tag team. So you got that, and they're going to be the next tag team champions. Just letting you know. I'll get to that, Nick. Give me 1 second. I just want to get to ringside news. Excuse me. God damn. Wait, give me 1 second as I try to get all this information out. Let's see here. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. And of course I don't. That's funny. Damn, allergies up the fucking wazoo today. Shut up. Alright, I'm trying to okay, trying to find the fucking article and I can't find it as usual on ringsidenews.com. I'm trying to get it on my phone and I don't see anything. And I'm wasting time, but okay. I think I got it. That's what she said. She's on it. Alright, these cuts are coming from Nick Khan, by the way. So it's not Vince doing this. It's that piece of shit Nick Khan. No relation to Tony Khan, thank God. But, Nick Khan, you can eat a fat cock. But I digress. Okay, so from ringsidenews.com, Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Everrise Rules, Arya Daivari, Tony Nese, August Gray, otherwise known as Anthony Green, and writer Kenice Mobley were all cut today. I'll get to Kenice Mobley in a minute. And so yeah, so they got all released, and who knows what's gonna happen with them. There might be some more today or this weekend. The company's trying to create a lower bottom line for investors. But like I said, most likely was budget cuts. Yeah, that's it. That's it for that. Tyler Breeze got released. Tony Nese got released. He said he can't wait to wrestle somewhere else. I mean, I don't blame Tony Nese. I don't blame him. WWE fucked him over, among other people. I mean, all Tony Nese was good for was one pretty run with the cruiserweight belt. The perfect athlete, or whatever they call him. I think he was much better in the Indies. In Evolve and Five Borough Wrestling and stuff like that. When it came to the WWE, it is what it is. Like I said, he won the cruiserweight title and then he lost it. I forgot to. I think the Cedric Alexander, that is. And then from there, he was barely used on NXT. You rarely saw him on NXT. Maybe you see him on Main Event. And most of the times, you might see him on 205 Live in some ridiculous jobber match that he'll be in. Just a shame. So, Tony Nese can go basically anywhere. I don't really care. Did I rhyme? So, I would think, I think he'll fit pretty good in, Impact. I think he'll do pretty good in Ring of Honor. AEW, I don't know, because they'll probably just use him on Dark or Elevation or maybe on Rampage. So, I mean, if he wants to go there, get the money from Cody and Kenny and Tony Khan, go ahead. At least you'll be showcased on one of those shows, at least. But it is what it is. As far as Everrise goes, Martel and Palmer, Parker, whatever the names are, that sucks, man. That sucks. They were getting a little bit of a buzz, with their podcast and everything. I don't know if they can still have the podcast or not. They were getting a little bit of a buzz, and then doing the pre-show for NXT takeovers and stuff like that. And then he started a little thing with Hit Row. They had that match on Tuesday night, and they got squashed. And then, bye-bye. So it was like go home. Basically, they go home match. Go home, get out of here. We don't need you. I wonder what Hunter thinks about all this. I can't control it. Hunter, if you want your talent to stay, you need to, tell Nick Khan to go, suck a fat one, I'm just saying. Because Nick Khan is the president of WWE, supposedly. All decisions go through him and maybe Vince too. But Nick Khan's really, becoming a fucking prick. Getting rid of good talent. I thought Tony Nese was a pretty decent talent. He just got used. He got misused, as everybody does in NXT. Like I said, one meaningless fucking cruiserweight title run. It was meaningless. He didn't hold it for long either. I think he held it for a couple of months, and that was it. And then Every time you see him once in a blue moon, he'll lose. Just fucking job out to people. Fucking stupid, man, for a guy that was so good on the indies. So maybe he might go back to the indies. Go back to WrestlePro, or go back to, Create a Pro, where, I first known about him, Create a Pro, in Long Island. And I saw him a couple times in New York, in Brooklyn, and when he was in Fiber Wrestling for a little bit, and some other feds here and there in the Northeast. Still, he was very good guy. But they release him, and then don't know where he's gonna go. I don't know where Breezango is gonna go. Don't even know where Everrise is gonna go at this point. I think they should go to TNA or Impact. Impact needs some tag teams. Not that, there's not that many tag teams in Impact. There are pretty decent few in there. But, they go to TNA, boast of that the Impact tag team division. Or the Ring of Honor tag team division, for that matter. Yeah, but so Kevin Steen's favorite tag team, Everrise, is gone from WWE. That fucking sucks. Big, fat, hairy, gorilla donkey cock. It does. I'm sorry. It sucks. It sucks. You should have given Everrise a push. I'm just saying, Everrise should got a push. Not out the door, but a push. You know what I mean? Push in the bush. That's your mama's bush. But still, it just sucks. As far as Arya Daivari goes, I really don't have anything to say about that. I don't care. He was just mostly on 205 Live and in the Cruiserweight Classic, and that was it. Don't really care. So don't care where he goes. And as far as August Gray goes, Anthony Green. He was mostly used. He was a little bit on 205 Live. He had a couple matches on NXT, and then he teamed up with that Japanese guy. There was a week or two ago on NXT, and it got squashed by Hit Row, I think it was. So Anthony Green's gone. Don't know where he can go right now. Probably just work on the indie circuit again, like he used to. Go back to CCW. Go back to I can't go back to CCW because CCW is not a thing anymore, as far as I know. But there was rumblings of CCW possibly coming back, but there was just rumors. So probably no Cage of Death this year for the second year in a row. That'll suck. But it just sucks. I like Anthony Green, the metrosexual, as we knew him on the indie circuit when he had those two lovely ladies. I forgot their names, but I took a picture with them, and I put it up on my Facebook, and I said, yeah, I get all the ladies. I still do, man. Them flaunting all over me. It is what it is. I'm a fucking animal, man. I'm one sexy man. It is what it is. Yeah, so Anthony Green, probably go back to the indie circuit. The Platinum Bunnies, thank you, Nick, thank you. Yeah. He'll probably go back with them on the indie circuit. Maybe go to Impact. Maybe go to Ring of Honor. I don't think he'll go to AEW. You know, if he does, I mean, that's great for him. But like I said, he won't be showcased like on Dynamite or anything like that. He'll just be on Dark or Elevation or Rampage. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, yeah, I agree, Nick. Nick, yeah, you should go back to Warriors of Wrestling. I don't even remember he was in there. Oh yeah, he was on that one show, I think. Yeah, I think he was Warriors of Wrestling for a little bit, which is based out of Staten Island, by the way, if you didn't know. There's another Warriors of Wrestling, but it's way different from the one in Staten Island. But the one in Staten Island is more popular. But it is what it is. But yeah, he can go there. I'd like to see him back there with the Platinum Bunnies. You know, go back to the metrosexual gimmick. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Also, as Nick said, this is I guess this is breaking news because I haven't seen it. PW Insider has also reported that the Singh brothers have been released. So, yeah, you know, the two guys who used to be with Jinder Mahal now, you know, basically like I said, they got relegated. They broke up with Jinder and they got relegated to make the 205 Live, and they weren't on that much. So another tag team goes bye-bye. I'm starting to think that, you know, Nick McMahon are like Majin Buu. You know? Not like they're fat or anything. You know how Majin Buu, you know, when he used to like, you know, when he was not evil Buu. I mean, when he was just Majin Buu, he was like just go. You go bye-bye. Boo to you to cookie. No. That's what basically Vince McMahon and Nakata are doing. They're using Majin Buu's little thing, turning them into like cookies and stuff, and then go bye-bye. He eats them, go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. Or as Evil Boo said, do you like eggs? Turned Chi-Chi into an egg. Smashed. No, it was Bulma. I'm sorry, not Chi-Chi. I don't know, was it Chi-Chi or Bulma? I think it was Bulma. And then Trunks like, no! Or it was a Goten. I forget what it was. You know, my you know, Evil Boo saga history is not that great, but it is what it is. Still, DBZ is awesome, and it's coming out with new stuff. New stuff coming up for DBZ Super. I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, what's next? What can DBZ do next? I mean, they can't really go Super Saiyan 5. The only thing I could think they could do is let Gohan and Trunks turn Super Saiyan 4. I mean, Trunks turned into God mode, you know, with the red hair and everything. So Trunks can go Super Saiyan God. As far as Gohan goes, they really haven't done anything with Gohan except, you know, for him being Ultimate Gohan, which what Mystic Gohan, which was the worst Gohan. I like Teen Gohan myself. Mystic Gohan was horrible. What happened? Fucking Evil Boo absorbed him, became Mystic Evil Boo. But still, I mean, what can you do in DBZ world now? DBZ land. What can you do? I mean, you got Broly. Broly can turn Super Saiyan 3. Or you could do. I mean, you can maybe do something like that. Got that other guy. What's his name? That was fighting them. What was his name? Not Champa. That was it started with a C. I can't think of his name. Chasm or I forget what his name is, but he was in the Fu saga, not the Boo saga. Fu, Fu. So yeah, you can use him, and he can go Super Saiyan, or just go completely berserk. Don't know what you can do with Jiren since he went like full power, so don't know what you can do with that. Vegeta can go Super Saiyan 4, we don't know that now. And he can go Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God. Goku is already freaking Grandmaster now, and he can go Ultra Instinct. Maybe Vegeta can do that. Kakarot, I have mastered Ultra Instinct 2! Ha ha! Sprinkles, Kakarot, sprinkles! But yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with DBZ? But we'll talk about DBZ when DBZ Super comes back with new episodes. Let me just check something. Okay. So I got a notification in my account, my bank account. Got some money in the bank. I got money in the bank, and I don't even have a briefcase. I should get one, but it is what it is. All right, so let's get back to the Singh brothers. Let's not talk about the Singh brothers because nobody cares. But now, Jinder My Balls got Indus Sher now. Are they going to use Indus Sher as a tag team? Probably not. They'll just be dudes, just like Jinder My Balls, little freaking minions. You'll be like the upgrade to the Singh brothers, and then they'll get released. You know that's coming. But yeah, so that's basically it. So the list, let's recap the list of releases today. Tyler Breeze, Fandango, so Breezango's gone. Everrise Rules is gone. Anthony Green, Arya Davari, Tony Nese, that's 6, and the Singh brothers, that's 8. Count them as 2. That's 8. And also Kenice Mobley, who was a writer for the WWE, and basically her story is fucking weird. All right, let's get into this Kenice Mobley thing, if you will. Let's talk some, like Dusty Rhodes, baby, make a dream like the bacon, baby, if you will. Go with some hard times, you understand? You like my Dusty Rhodes impression? I hope you do. My son, Dustin, baby, Dustin. Oh, we got more. Holy shit today. We got more people getting released. Let's get to this. Nick is giving me this information. I love it. All right. Wow. Nick, next time, use some spacebar. Spacebar, my friend. Spacebar is your friend. All right. Kurt Stallion got released. He wasn't really used much. He only saw, I think, one match on NXT. He came from Evolve, so goodbye to him. He'll probably go back on the indie circuit. Arturo Ruiz, he had a couple matches, and I think like he broke his arm in one match. I thought when I saw Arturo Ruiz, I was thinking of Raul Mendoza for a second. I don't know why. I was like, wait a minute. Isn't Arturo Ruiz in Legado del Fantasma? I was like, oh no, he's not. So yeah, Arturo Ruiz, the karate guy, he was in Warriors of Wrestling too as well. So he's gone. Marina Shafir is gone. That's Roddy's girlfriend. So that sucks. Isn't Jessamine Duke released too? Well, if she's not, I mean, she's probably going to. I mean, really, what the only thing they did with Marina Shafir was have that little thing with the 4 horsewomen, with Ronda and Shayna, and then Shayna when Ronda wasn't on the main roster and Shayna was in NXT, she brought in Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke for a little while to help her, keep the NXT title, and that was it. And then there were a little some tag team action here and there, not much, but yeah, only Marina Shafir is good for is Roddy. That's Roddy's wife and the mother of his kid, Troy. Mr. WJ is live. I'm not gonna do a reaction to episode 4 of Royal Wrestling Spaghetti. You understand? But as I think, all right, let me get this off a second. Yeah, it's, just going off tangent for a little bit. Yeah, Royal Wrestling Spaghetti is having episode 4 now, and I don't know if it was announced, but it was supposed to be me and the Geef once again defending the tag team titles against Vincent Mendez and Gooby Bear. So it was supposed to be me and the Goof against Vincent Mendez in a 2-on-1 handicap match, but now that Vincent Mendez came out and said that, oh, Gooby's gonna be my partner, so I went, oh, fuck both of you, we're gonna retain. That's easy for us, unless WJ books us, books something happening. I mean, I'm not gonna react to it, but if anything, I'll just react to it on my I'll just talk about it on my SmackDown review later tonight. Of course, we're a couple hours away from a SmackDown. It's 5:18 here in the Northeast right now. Beautiful day today in the Northeast. Beautiful day. And wherever you may be, I hope it's beautiful too. But it is what it is. All right, so like I said, Marina Shafir got released, and now Killian Dane got released. So basically, just about everybody except for Nikki Cross that was in Sanity, bye-bye. So, as we all know, Sanity used to consist of Alexander Wolf, who got released about a month or so ago. Eric Young got released like a year or so ago. He's in TNA now with his group, Violence on what's it called? Violence by Design, Violent by Design, not Violence by Design. Violent by Design with Rhino and a couple other guys. They're tag team champions. So that's that. Nikki Cross, the superhero now, is on the main roster. Still fucking hate that fucking gimmick. But she said, that's my gimmick now. That's my idea. Okay, Nikki. See how long that lasts. Before, I can guarantee you people that when Nikki Cross, when they start going on tour and people are coming to Raw and SmackDown and the pay-per-views, they see Nikki Cross and this fucking gimmick, they're gonna shit on it. I'll tell you the truth, they're gonna boo Nikki Cross out the building. Same thing with Alexa Bliss too. They want the goddess back. I want the goddess back. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the this witch gimmick or whatever, this evil Alexa Bliss gimmick. I'm not a big fan of it. It's just a Sister Abigail ripoff. But they're gonna shit on that. I mean, really. But yeah, Killian Dane getting released. No surprise there. So they book up another tag team in Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. I won't be surprised if Drake Maverick, Rockstar Spud Love, he leaves and goes back to TNA, or goes to Ring of Honor, maybe team back up with EC3. Who knows? But most of these guys are probably going to somewhere. They're going to go somewhere. I don't know if they have 90-day compete clauses or anything. So, I mean, if they do, we probably won't see them until probably late September, early October. So we won't see them in AEW. They won't be appearing on Slammiversary or anything like that. So it is what it is. And speaking of Slammiversary coming up on Saturday, July the 17th, they're supposed to have some big name surprises. Some surprises on Slammiversary. Who? You got me. I'll tell you one thing, it's not going to be Samoa Joe. I'm thinking it. This is what I think that is going to happen at Slammiversary. These surprises. I'll tell you one. I'll tell you probably one. Chelsea Green. That's one. Mickie James. I think is coming back to TNA. She said she's going to wrestle at the NWA pay-per-view, NWA 73, the anniversary show. That's two, I think. Yeah, probably that might be it. But that's the two people. That's really, I think. Well, one's probably a definite. That's Chelsea Green. As far as Mickie James, I don't know. Because I don't know if TNA and NWA are working together or anything. No, the forbidden door is open, so who knows? But that's all I gotta say about that. But it could be more people coming from NXT. Hell, freaking Dixie Carter, honey, could come back. Who knows? Jeff Jarrett. Well, Jeff Jarrett can come back. He's part of WWE now. But imagine that would happen. Jeff Jarrett coming back to run the company again. Into the ground. Dixie Carter coming back to, work with Scott D'Amore since Don Callis is kind of fired. But it is what it is, and we'll see. We'll see what happens on July the 17th with Slammiversary. Should be some good stuff. I mean, Kenny defending the belt against Sami Callihan. And not that Sami's going to win the belt, but it is what it is. The only thing he's winning is Jessica Havoc's pussy, but it is what it is. Nick wants to know who's next. At this point, who knows? Who knows? We'll probably find out more this weekend or in the next coming weeks as the WWE continues to trim the roster because they want to save money for the investors. They want to have a great product when they go on the road to be with fans. Yeah, so they're getting rid of the residual talent, like the jobbers in Titus Catering. It's like, oh, you can leave. Why don't you release Shayna Baszler? God damn it! Why don't you release Naomi? I guess you can't do that now because Naomi's in the Money in the Bank match. She's gonna win? Probably not. At this point, whoever wins the women's Money in the Bank match is probably going to be either Alexa Bliss or maybe Sasha, if Sasha is actually in the Money in the Bank match. But we don't know that yet. Unless they're going to be a surprise or mystery entrant, maybe with the men too, who knows? I mean, they already got 3 guys in there. Ricochet, Riddle, and John Morrison. And they're going to put a 4th guy in next week, whether that be AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre, or Randy Orton. There's not this voice! So, or it could be Jinder Mahal. Remember what Jinder says, like, oh, if somebody gets injured, give me a consideration. So it's either one of those 4 guys are going to get in now. Hopefully it's not Jinder, but don't hinder Jinder. My balls. But it is what it is, so. I'm thinking it's going to be Drew McIntyre. I just think it'll be, a lot of people saying Jeff Hardy should be in. I kind of agree because, he is the master of the ladder match. And there was a story about Jeff today that said his contract may have been restructured. That's why he's still with WWE. And Matt Hardy came out and said that he would like to retire with Jeff. So, whenever Jeff can get out of his WWE contract, hopefully go to AEW, team up with Matt, win the tag team belts, mate, for maybe the Bucks again. Like they did in Ring of Honor. Procure the AEW tag team belts. And then that's it. We retire. Goodbye. Plus, I basically won every single freaking title there is, except for the New Japan World titles. So, unless Matt has this weird idea, let's go to Japan and win the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles. That's the only title they haven't won. Or the NXT titles. They're not gonna do that. There's no way. I mean, if they want to go full circle and win every goddamn tag team belt there is, that's not. I mean, the NXT belt's not going to happen because there's no way Matt's going to come back just like one night and win the tag team belts. There's no way. The NXT tag team belts. I'm saying, it is what it is. But yeah, but I don't know what Jeff's track status is right now. Like I said, it might have been restructured, as they're saying, on ringsidenews.com. So who knows? But hopefully, when if Jeff either decides to leave WWE or gets released, he'll probably go to AEW, team up with Matt, win the AEW tag team belts. That's it. They won't be in AEW for long though. And that's all I got to say about that. All right. So yeah, all those people got released today. I mean, it sucks they're out of a job now, but most of them will probably be picked up by AEW or Impact or Ring of Honor. Doubt most of them will go to Japan. Yeah, they'll probably still be in the States. They'll be on some indie shows here and there. And by the way, thank you for the free views, fuckers. Thank you. Thank you to Steve, Cole, Trevor. Oh, by the way, his name's not Trevor anymore. His name's Chris. Chris Morgan. Trevor. Fuck you. Always, that ugly, that other piece of crap, Nick Ers. Fuck you. Thank you for the free views, motherfuckers. And that's all I got to say about that. So, all right, let's move on from there. All right, got some more people in the chat. Thank you very much for coming in. Miguel Gomes or Gomez. I think it's Gomes, but you're like a spit. That's what she said. I'll spit. But do you swallow? So my haters swallow my cum, but it is what it is. Miguel Gomes says, don't know who's that in his avatar. Looks like Isaiah Swerve Scott, but probably some mumble rapper. But it is what it is. Miguel Gomes says, Nikki Cross probably mad. I don't know what she'd be mad at, except for been in catering for too long, and now she's got a 5-win. She's 5-0 the last 6 weeks, and now they want to do this superhero gimmick with her. Unleash my spirit. She looks like a freaking character from X-Men or something like that. But it's her idea. She must have gave it to Vince or Bruce. And Vince probably said, "That's good shit there, Nikki. That's good shit. That's gonna bring us some money." Yeah. And Bruce is like, "Okay, we'll write it. We'll put it in. We'll somehow." This thing broken? Oh shit! It is broken. No, I'm just looking at my window, and the bottom part of the frame is broke. Not the window. I can't show it, but the bottom part, not the window. The wood part is kind of broken. I don't know how that got broken. But it's another thing I gotta fix, and I don't have money for. But it's what it is. I'll fix it somehow. Anyway, yeah. But like I said, I don't know what Nikki Cross would be mad about, except for being in catering for so long, not being used. And now she's being used on Monday Night Raw. And I don't know if she's in a storyline with Lexi now, or what's going on with this superhero type gimmick, this wannabe Molly superhero, Mighty Molly Holly gimmick. I don't know, but we'll see what happens with that tonight. Not tonight, on Monday night, I should say. With that, and maybe, you know, she's got a pretty mini push right now. 5 wins out of 6 weeks. Maybe she'll get a title shot against Rhea Ripley. I don't know when. Oh, the Met game is on right now. Oh, fuck. They're losing 1-0 top of the 5th. That sucks. I don't even know who's pitching this game. Hold on. We'll get back to Ringside News in a minute. Let me just check the score. Yeah, one. Oh, Taiwan Walker's pitching this game today. Gave up a double to Aaron. Gave up a fucking double to the pitcher. So yeah, so they're down 1-0. Top of the 5th, 2 out, 1 on second, and that's the pitcher who got the run. So yeah, probably lose this game, and I think DeGrom is pitching the next game. Yeah, Taiwan Walker's pitching today. Peterson's pitching game 2. Great, that's great. Yeah, they'll probably get swept by the fucking Philadelphia fucking Phillies. Fuck them. And that's that. So, yeah. So hopefully the Mets come back in this game in game 1 and win. Because right now they have a 4-game lead over the Nationals, 5 over the Phillies and the GD's Braves. So it's getting, not getting, not getting close, with that, and the Mets got a lot of games coming up. 4 against the Phillies. Got a makeup game against the Nationals on Monday. Then they go to Atlanta for 3. Then they got the Yankees next weekend in the world's greatest construction site, Yankee Stadium, for that July 4th series. And then they come home from Milwaukee and then Miami, I believe, after that. Then they got the All-Star game. So we'll see what happens in the next week and a half if the Mets can stay in first place with all the injuries they got. But not looking, who knows at this point? It is what it is. All right, so that's that. So we got a whole boatload of today. Because we're getting just about an hour into this stream. We're 2.5 hours away from SmackDown. And I will be doing my SmackDown review tonight. I'm not going to be doing it tomorrow or anything like that. Since the missus is out today. She loves you all, by the way. So, she's taking the day off to be with her friend and everything. So she'll be back tomorrow night, to bother me and my, while I watch AEW tomorrow night. Yeah, AEW's tomorrow night, people, not tonight. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on TNT. TNT. I'm Dynamite. Anyway, so that's that. All right. More chat. Miguel Gomes says Brian Danielson, whatever you can call him, probably gonna show up on Slammiversary. He might, but I'd rather see him go to Ring of Honor and appear at Best in the World, or maybe he might appear at Final Battle for all we know. But he's gonna probably fight somewhere. And it's not gonna be WWE. It could be Impact. He could be at Slammiversary. He could be in Ring of Honor. He can go to AEW and have some dream matches with Cody, maybe with Kenny. A lot of people. And then again, he can go back to Japan, be at the G1, maybe win the G1. That too. But yeah, we don't know where Mr. Bryan Danielson will pop up next. But we'll see. He'll probably be like the CM Punk and just take 5 years off and then appear at a random indie show or something like that. But it is what it is. That's that. Nick says a lot of releases. Yep, a lot of releases today, and probably more to come. Nick says Mobley's comments on WWE gained significant traction on social media. Yeah, let's talk about that. I kind of skimmed over it, and I apologize for that. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Let me just take this off. All right, so Kenice Mobley is a young lady who got hired by Vince McMahon as a writer for the WWE. And yeah, so she got hired, I think, like a day or two ago to be a writer for the WWE. And like Nick said, her comments have really brought the internet to a buzz. I mean, everybody's going off on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, doing videos about this lady, this young girl, lady, whatever. Basically, if you don't know who Kenice Mobley is, and what she said, basically in a nutshell, she said, "I got hired. I don't even have any experience. I have no idea, anything about the WWE." Says, "All I know is they have a black champion named Bobby Lashley. Oh, Bobby Lashley. And I just sat in a meeting with Vince and the other writers and stuff, and I'm like, pfft. I mean, really? I mean, really? They hire this lady and she has no experience. I mean, really? They just hire her off the street? It's like, sure, come in, come write for us. We don't care if you have experience. Come on in. And then she's like, "Oh, I don't watch wrestling. All I know is they have a black champion named Bobby Lashley." First of all, get the name right. Second of all, you need to watch some fucking wrestling to know something. If you want to be a writer, especially if you want to write for a wrestling company or anything, you got to have some experience. I mean, really. I could write for the goddamn WWE if I wanted to, but I don't want to work for Vince McMahon. I'd rather work for Tony Khan. Or Kerry Silkin, and Joe Goff of Ring of Honor, or, the great man from Japan. I could work under, I don't know his name, but I could work with, guys like Tanahashi, Okada, Jay White, and the Bullet Club to sweep me for the love of God. By the way, welcome back, Pieter. The Bullet Bunny is back. Woo! And her ass. Yes. Made me a very happy man seeing that. So Pieter is back. Her one-time appearance with Yujiro Takahashi and the Bullet Club. I don't know if she's still Bad Luck Fale's girl or anything, but lucky him. If not, she's mine now. So Bad Luck Fale has to fight me for her. So, I'll whip his ass. Give him one Gilmore Con and it'll be over. But it is what it is. Abe Mio came back, to be with Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr. So, I like to see them more often like they used to be. But, with this fucking virus going around, Japan's still going through some of it. Mio Abe and Pieter can't be on all the time because they got other things to do. They're models and stuff. As far as I know, Pieter's a model. Mio, I think, is a model as well. But You can't see them all the time because they're doing other things like my dick. It is. I mean, I can't stop having the sushi. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't stop. I'm so fucking addicted to fucking Asian chicks. I'm so fucking addicted. I can't, man. I can't. If it's not Io, it's not Kyrie or Asuka, you know. Gotta have my little side dishes, Abe and Pieter and everything. Well, what do you think of Saray? Saray's cute. She's too young, but Rio is like 20 something. She's young, but I think he's it is what it is. It is what it is. They're cute and all, but some of those ladies in Japan that wrestle, they're fucking cute as fuck. And I heard something about Yuka what's her name? Yuka can't think of her last name. And she was in the women's tournament. For AEW. She was on AEW Dynamite a couple of times. The one I called Yuna from Final Fantasy X. She's coming back to AEW. So that's good. So they're bringing some Asian, bringing her back. Hikaru Shida, she can get the vitamins, even though she's like 30-something years old. I mean, can you blame me? I'm a fucking sex symbol, man. I mean, all the women want me, including your girlfriend and your mama and your grandma. Because as we all know, Nick knows, I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, and your mom and your girlfriend and your grandma's favorite YouTuber as well. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely, baby. That's all I gotta say about that. So, ladies, the ladies love me. It doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what nationality you are. I mean, if you're hot, you got some big dingies, come see me. I'll give you the vitamins all night long. All night long, my friends. Gave it to Rosa last night. That's why she went to the doctor this morning. Not because of that. Not because of that. No. You know what I mean? I gave it to her good, but she went to the doctor this morning for some other stuff. She has a bad knee, not from me banging her so many times, but she has a bad knee, and that's basically what I gotta say about that. But she loves you all. She loves you all, and that's it. But if you want to keep saying shit about her, I would just knock your fucking teeth out. So leave my wife out of it. That's all I gotta say about that. Fuck you, motherfuckers. All right, let's get back. I went on a tangent again. Let's get back to Kenice Mobley. Now, like I said, why would the WWE hire somebody that has no writing experience or no experience with the WWE? I mean, really? It's like going to McDonald's and I don't know how to use this. I don't know how to flip a burger, but I'll make you $15 an hour. So Kenice Mobley said, just went in. Vince said, "Come on in. We'll give you a nice salary. Just write whatever you gotta say. What kind of ideas do you got?" And she's like, I don't know. I only know that the champion's name is Bobby Ashley. And you know what Vince probably said? You're fired. But yeah, she went on a podcast and said something like that as well. And next thing you know, she's gone. So thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Kenice. I mean, well, really, why would they hire somebody with no wrestling experience or doesn't know a thing about wrestling? I mean, really? And if you want to hear what Kenice said, it's on the Asian Not Asian podcast. I actually saw some of that, but it is what it is. Now the sun's back in my sexy face as usual, around 5, 6 o'clock. So if you can't see me, well, that's your problem. You probably don't want to see me, but your mama wants to see me. Your girlfriend wants to see me. They want the vitamins. They need a daily dose of vitamin D. Or D plus. Because, you know, I got a super dick, so it is what it is. But yeah, I just think WWE's fucking stupid for hiring somebody with no wrestling experience to be a writer. I mean, really, you couldn't hire somebody like me or JD or Joe Cronin who have vast knowledge of the wrestling business. Not that I want to work for Vince. I don't really want to work with Vince or even see his ugly fucking senile 76-year-old face. I'll tell him like it is. I was like, dude, why are you firing people? Why are you doing this and that? You know, I got ideas. I got plenty of ideas. I was like, why don't you make Kevin Steen a fucking Universal Champion? So you want to bring up guys from NXT, money and misuse them. Vince, Bruce. Look, here's an idea. Let's make him a mega star like Roman. Make Adam Cole like this dominant champion and like give him a belt for 5 years. Oh, we can't do that. We're gonna have other people, you know, with the belt and everything, you know. Gonna give some guys, all other guys the belt too. You can't have it for 5 years. Oh, you did that with Hogan in the 80s. You did that with Bruno Sammartino. We had the belt for like, what, 7, 8 years? So why not have a 5-year champion? Walter's a 2-year champion. Walter. I mean, really? Really? Get somebody with wrestling experience. You know, I'm just a call away, you know. Vince. It is what it is. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, so Kenice Mobley's gone. What a waste of time that was. But yeah, I mean, really. I mean, WWE, can you hire somebody with fucking wrestling experience to write your goddamn show? Not that it's gonna help, because all your writers write bullshit. Especially Bruce. It is what it is. And speaking of Bruce, this is bottom line breaking news right now. Nick is my breaking news outlet right now. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. And this is coming from Vince Russo's Nitty Gritty Dirt Show. Bruce Pritchard is right there. Read it. Read it. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Pritchard has been replaced as head writer on WWE SmackDown. Well, he's not. I guess he's still writing for Raw, obviously. Then, so he's not gone from WWE. I wish he was though. But he's gone from SmackDown and replaced by Mike Heller, who was a former writer producer of MTV's Ridiculousness. So another guy from MTV or Nickelodeon or from some, like, they wrote soap operas and shit that don't know anything about wrestling. Who the fuck is Vince hiring? What is Mike Heller gonna do? I mean, really. What is Mike Heller gonna have, like, guys, on skateboards, if you have never seen Ridiculous before, they show all these weird things, people, ramming their dick into something, getting hit in the nuts. Just showing skateboard guys, just falling on their ass and shit. I mean, really, what's Mike Heller gonna do? Anyone? Bueller? What is Mike Heller gonna do? Is he gonna bring in Rob Dyrdek to host, to be a special host, something like that? They're gonna bring in, Chanel West Coast, or the other guy, the black guy, Steely, whatever his name is, the guy that runs the he plays the he's next to Chanel West Coast, and he runs the I guess he like presses a button and plays the videos and then replays them back and shit. They're gonna have them on the show. Yeah, like Chanel West Coast, like interview somebody. I mean, really? I mean, they're gonna have Cardi B at SummerSlam most likely, and she's supposed to have a lot of segments, from what I'm hearing. Okay. Maybe we should have one with Sasha, and Sasha will knock the fucking taste out of her mouth. Cardi B's like, okay. Sasha like, smack your fucking ass. Shut the fuck up. Or maybe, maybe Cardi B will bring in Megan Thee Stallion. They'll sing WAP. Imagine that. Vince will love that shit. But it's on pay-per-view, so they can't censor it. Should be singing, you want this wet ass pussy, on SummerSlam, and kids are like, what the fuck is WAP? Daddy, what is WAP? And then this little like 5-year-old girl's like, now, Daddy, what is WAP? And the daddy's like, I don't know. And then she's listening to the fucking thing. He's like, you want this wet ass pussy, And then the little girl's like, oh, Daddy, that's what WAP means. And then the dad's like, shut up, don't listen. You're too young for that. But, I mean, it is what it is. WWE's just falling apart at the seams, man. So yeah, Bruce is gone from SmackDown. Thank the Lord. He should be gone from WWE, period. He's a horrible writer. He is a fucking horrible writer. And they bring in this guy from MTV. I mean, they're bringing guys from Nickelodeon to write stories, and they have no experience in wrestling. I mean, really, what is a Nickelodeon writer gonna do for wrestling? I mean, really. We're gonna have freaking do something like Ed and Eddie or something like that. Or like Ren and Stimpy. They have like Riddle and Randy Orton doing like a Ren and Stimpy type thing. It feels like it. I mean, it really feels like Randy Orton and Riddle are like Ren and Stimpy. If you think about it. Riddle's like Stimpy, and Randy's like, you idiot, Stimpy. You idiot. Shut up, you idiot. I mean, really. That's what I think, it is. I think this whole RK Bro thing is like Ren and Stimpy. Because they have a Nickelodeon writer writing this bullshit. I mean, it could any. I mean, yeah. I mean, Nick said it right on the head. Nick put it on. I mean, you know, exactly, Nick. The New Day are like SpongeBob and Patrick, or they could dress up like SpongeBob. The race, you know, they dressed up like the Ginyu Squad at WrestleMania way back when. Remember that? Now they're dressing up like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, the deadliest of enemies. Yeah, Nick, you just gave him an idea. Good job. Great job, Nick. Great job. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, the New Day could come out with like SpongeBob and Patrick. You know, hey SpongeBob, what do you want to do tonight, SpongeBob? I'm SpongeBob. Look at me. Coming out, giving out freaking crab cakes or some fucking shit like that. Krabby Burgers. I mean, whatever. You know, I haven't watched SpongeBob in like. Actually, Rosa freaking like put on the TV. He's like, well, that's, you know, she was like going through the channels and she hopped on Nickelodeon and fucking SpongeBob marathon was on. So I hit the fucking SpongeBob theme. Krabby Patties, you know. Oh, lives in a bubble and under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, fuck you. Fuck SpongeBob, man. Fuck Nickelodeon, man. Nickelodeon's garbage now. You know, back in my day, back in Nick's day too, we watched Legends of the Hidden Temple and Nick Arcade and Guts and Super Sloppy Double Dare. You know, good stuff like Doug and Eddie, Red Stimpy, iCarly, you know, those good shows that Nickelodeon used to have. And we liked it. But, you know, Nickelodeon doesn't. I don't watch Nickelodeon that much anymore. I don't even watch it at all. I don't even watch Disney Channel. Oh, speaking of Disney, I don't know. You know, I don't want to talk about, you know, Mickey Mouse and everything, but you know, I got Disney Plus back, so I get to watch Loki. Yes, yes, I get to watch Loki now. Oh baby. Oh, it's Tom Hiddleston. Oh my god. I'm gonna be watching it this weekend. I can't wait. I get to watch Loki. I get to watch The Mandalorian season 2, so I can see Sasha Banks, the boss, in action on season 2 of The Mandalorian. Get to watch Loki. I get to watch all that good stuff on Disney Plus again. Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch Loki. I can't wait for Loki, man. Loki's one of my favorite, not my favorite, Marvel character of all time. I'm a big fan of Loki and Thor. I can't wait for the new Thor movie to come out, by the way. Thor, what's it called? Thor Love and, I can't think of the goddamn name. Thor Love and Madness or something like that. Love and Thunder. Whatever it is. But yeah, I think that they're supposed to debut Valkyrie in that movie. It's coming. I think it's coming. I think it's like a sequel to Ragnarok, the last Thor movie. Or I forget what the actual plot is. I don't know if it's coming from all the other Marvel movies, you know, from Endgame, stuff like that. That's what I think they're doing with the Loki series. They're doing some stuff with like Loki time travels and stuff like that. It's kind of cool, man. I want to see it. I can't wait. I can't wait. You know, Tom Hiddleston is perfect for fucking Loki. Perfect. I'm not to say Chris Hemsworth is not great, you know, being Thor. I already gave it to freaking Zack Wilder or even Hunter, you know. Remember when Hunter had that long hair and he looked like fucking Thor? I mean, Zack Wilder looks like fucking Thor. Zach Wilde. Yeah. But Zach Wilde was only in one movie, I believe. Well, I think it was in one or two movies, and we all know the one movie that he was in was Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg and everything. Had that epic, oh, not epic, song on the soundtrack, which I used to use for my EFED, Counterfeit God. I still want to use it, but it's a great song, great fucking song. I can play it. That's probably one of the only songs I can. Well, besides that and Stillborn, because it's detuned. Even though Counterfeit God's like not drop D, I think it's like drop B or something like that, drop A maybe. It's like a really, really down-tuned song, Counterfeit God. Stillborn is drop D. I know that. And I could play that song like for days if I wanted to, but I gotta break out the guitar one day, and first of all, I gotta get it fixed. So I have to go down to a Guitar Center and get some strings. They're gonna bring my amp. God forbid, I use it and then I wake up the neighbors. Huh. But stop that! No of that shit! Fuck you! I'll play Slayer all I want. That's all I gotta say about that, But yeah. Lots of stuff today, man. Lots of stuff, man. It's freaking insane. The releases, with the wrestlers and the Kenice Mobley thing, and now Bruce has been replaced on SmackDown by a guy from MTV. I mean, they just hire these people from anywhere. Soap opera writers are writing wrestling angles now. Why do you see so many like love angles here and there? Well, soap opera writers are writing it. There's no real. I don't think there's any real people on the writing team besides Bruce and maybe Hunter and Sean and Jamie Noble and some other guy, maybe Tyson Kidd, maybe writing segments here and there. Edge, Daniel Bryan was, Edge and Daniel Bryan, I think, were on SmackDown writing some stuff, or just backstage. I still think Edge is still there, but Daniel Bryan's gone. So Edge might be writing his storyline with Seth Rollins coming up. But like I said, I just hire these people either from MTV, from NBC Universal, or Nickelodeon with no wrestling experience. Or I mean, maybe they'll have like a little bit of wrestling experience. I just write ridiculous bullshit angles. That's what we've seen lately with WWE. Ridiculous fucking angles written by Bruce or just some other schmuck. And I think they hired another lady that I think worked for Nickelodeon or worked for somewhere. I mean, WWE's getting ridiculous. No pun intended with, Mike Heller, because he came from ridiculousness. I mean, but really. But really, Vince, you need to hire some people with some wrestling experience. Like me, like Joe Cronin, or JD. Guys that have watched wrestling for, me since 1981 for 40 goddamn years. I don't know how long, Joe and JD have watched wrestling for, and they, JD's commentated for House of Glory. So it'd be a perfect fit. Joe has been doing, commentary for New England wrestling, stuff like that. He'll be perfect for that. I haven't done wrestling, besides, when I go to shows, I tape the match, I do my own commentary, but which you can watch on the Peter Gilmore channel, by the way. I have a couple of I have like 3 matches that I commentated on for Fighting Spirit Wrestling. And that's that. I haven't done any for Warriors of Wrestling or anything yet. I don't know if I'll do another one in the future. I don't know. But, you know, you could put me in. I have some experience in the broadcasting field. You know, I was a college DJ. I've done basketball games, and I've done basketball games for Brooklyn College. When I was living in Brooklyn, by the way, before way back when. I did Brooklyn Cyclones baseball for a couple years. So I got experience, and I know a lot about wrestling. So, but like I said, I don't want to be in the same fucking room with Vince and having him yell at me. That's a bad idea. It's like, oh, you have something better there, Vince? You want to recycle something from 1985? Go ahead. Go ahead, Vince. You know, it's your company, Vince. You know, you want to continue to be the second, you know, the second best company in the world next to AEW. Go right ahead. Why am I here? You're not use one of my idea, and I think is good. Then continue to go down the gutter. I'm out of here. I'll go to Tony. I'll call Tony and, you know, ask him if he wants, you know, another a commentator, or, you know, another backstage guy, or, you know, help him set up the ring, something like that. I'll be glad. You know, I'll just give Tony Khan a call and say, you know, Tony, you know, do you have anything for me? You know, I was working for Vince as a writer, and he didn't like my ideas, so I told him to fuck off. You know, you need some. No, I got some good ideas. You know, I can like give you and stuff like that. You know, I just want, you know, an opportunity. You know, I'll come down to, you know, Jacksonville or wherever. We'll have a nice chat. Me, you, Cody, Kenny, and the Bucks. We'll have a nice, good old chat. Just, you know, see what I can do. I could be a manager. I could do whatever. I just don't want to get my ass kicked, but I don't have wrestling experience, but I mean, in-ring experience. It is what it is. But I've taken bumps, and I've taken chops. It fucking hurts. Especially Joel Maximo fucking chopped me in the chest, and I had freaking pain in my chest for days. Good old Joel Maximo. Good old Joel. Whatever. But it is what it is. I know the haters will want me to, like, get into wrestling, get my ass kicked. But whoops. Sorry. I don't want to get to that one yet. Let's go back. Go back. There you go. There you go. I knew you could do it. Vince will never learn until he and WWE realize that AEW is a breath of fresh air compared to their product. Exactly. Vince already said in an interview that he knows that the WWE product is stale. I guess this is why all those releases are coming now. Because, you know, he wants to get rid of the, you know, the lesser talent, the guys and girls in catering, Titus Catering. You know, they're taking all Titus's food that you know, Vince is probably paying for. You know, you ate 3 chicken parms. Get out of here. I mean, but really, if Vince knows his company is stale, fix it. Get some better fucking writers, for one. Get better writers. Stop treating your talent like shit. Treating your talent like shit, especially from the guys and girls from NXT, and your main talent, especially Shayna Baszler and Naomi. Get rid of minuscule talent you don't need, like Eva Marie. Now, why they fired that fucking cunt back? Why? I just don't know why. And they put her with Piper Niven. Oh, sorry, Doudrop. And you know, Monday, something's going to happen between both of them. I hope Piper gets into a match with Eva and squashes her like a fucking bug. Pop those fake titties, too. Fuck Eva Marie, man. Fuck her and fuck her fans. That's all I gotta say about that. It is what it is, and that's that. I know I missed a couple comments from Nick, but let's go back, if I can. I sound like Popeye just now. Why did I just sound like that? Whoa, blow me down! No. Okay. Okay, here we go. WAP at WWE SummerSlam? WWE just gave AEW more viewers with bullshit like that. Yeah. Probably. I don't think she'll do it, though. You know, I don't think she'll do it. She'll probably do a segment, you know, like somebody like, you know, maybe like Bobby Lashley or something. Like Bobby Lashley will come up with it. I got a story about Bobby Lashley and his chicks, by the way. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. So we got a lot of time. We got tons of time before SmackDown. So I just want to go. I'll probably go another half hour or so. Yeah, I got a story about that. But imagine like Cardi B will do something like she'll come walking down the hall or something like that, and Bobby Lashley, MVP, and the girls come out, you know, and then they have like a conversation and stuff like that, and the girls start yelling at Cardi B, and Cardi B's like, "Bobby, you know you want this wet ass pussy." She won't say it. She was like, "You want this wop." You know, Bobby's like, "Yeah." Get this, get out of here, dude. Yeah, but yeah, man. Meg did sing WAP at SummerSlam. AEW people, everybody in AEW, all the people, the people that love AEW, we just have a field day with this. Oh, let's turn the clock back 40 years. Oh, baby, that's fine. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good shit. Nick says, if I do get hired, do you think you can put in a good word for me? Of course, Nick. Of course. I'll get you some free tickets. I'll get you some autographs, too. That's all I gotta say about that. Sounds like WWE and Vince is in panic mode. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. That's it. WWE is in panic mode. That's why they're getting rid of all these people. And hiring douchebags from MTV to write SmackDown. That's just perfect. You know, like that, like, what is that movie? It's like that, just perfect. Great. Let's just do it. Do it right now. Perfect. There's a movie that has that line, by the way. Perfect. Do it. Let's just do it. Go. No, there's that also like some people just can't wait to die. I like to say that to my haters. Some people just can't wait to die. But it's just freaking hard for them to die. But it is what it is. All right, quick Met game information, if you will. Mets have second and third with one out, bottom of the sixth inning. Dom Smith at the dish. with a 3-2 count. Hopefully he can get a hit. As Phillies changed their pitcher to Mr. Alvarado. So that Jose Alvarado replaced Aaron Nola. As start off the inning with Francisco Lindor getting hit by a pitch. Conforto grounded out. My good buddy, the polar bear, Pete Alonso, walked. Pete Alonso is defending his home run title. Oh, imagine, I love that, by the way. Speaking of Pete Alonso for a minute. Excuse me. Yeah, so like I said, Pete Alonso is going to be at the All-Star game, not starting, obviously, which sucks. Because we all know the GOAT, the Grom, is going to be probably the starting pitcher for the National League at the All-Star game. I would think Edwin Diaz will probably go as well. Be in the bullpen. Maybe be the final guy that comes out. When the National League are winning by like 13 runs. Because Tatis, that showboating piece of garbage, Fernando Tatis will be on the All-Star game. Ronald Acuna, another guy that showboats, is gonna be on the team for the Braves and everything. So those guys, those two showboating idiots are gonna be on the All-Star team with DeGrom and probably Diaz in the bullpen. But yeah, Alonso's going to defend his home run title. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. pulled out of the thing. Wise decision. Because you're going to get destroyed by Pete, but it is what it is. Yeah, so we'll see how Pete Alonso does at the All-Star game. Hopefully he doesn't hurt himself. Especially taking those mean swings of his. But yeah, I think it's, if the stars align and everything, I would love to see Pete Alonso and Shohei Ohtani, the guy from the Angels, hitting home runs like left and right. Imagine him, Alonso, and Ohtani in the finals. Oh, that'd be super fucking epic. I would watch that. And Alonso would whip his ass. Just saying. But I would love to see Ohtani and Alonso in the finals. Just hitting bombs all over the place. Probably go for 3 hours. Ohtani just hitting. We're just getting thrown meatballs. Boom, boom, boom. Hitting him out of Coors Field, out of the stadium. Alonso doing the same thing. They'll just go on and on and on for hours. I'm like, can this end already? I got a plane to catch. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. I'm hoping for that, man. Ohtani and Alonso in the finals, but we'll see. We shall see at the All-Star game on July the home run derby is the day before, July 12th. So instead of watching Monday Night Raw, watch the home run derby. Because Raw suck. At least you get entertained by the home run derby. But it is what it is. I know. And that's that. All right. Quick update for the Met game. Dom Smith just walked, so it's now bases loaded. 1 out for James McCann. He's got a 1-2 count. So hopefully he doesn't strike out or knock into a double play. Just need a fly ball. That's all I care about. Just get a goddamn fly ball. Or a hit. Be nice to score 2 runs. But we'll get to that later. The Yankees won yesterday. Nobody cares. They're playing Boston tonight. Ooh, that should be good. I might watch. I gotta watch SmackDown, so I might flip in between the Met. Well, the Met game. It's in the okay. Since oh damn, McCann struck out. God damn it. So they're not gonna get any runs this inning now, unless Pilar hits a single. Oh, that's just fucking great. Every time the Mets get some, two or three people on it, can't fucking score. God damn it. Or maybe Pilar hits a grand slam. Would be very nice. But let's see. Let's see what will happen with that. Like I said, the Yankees are facing the Red Sox tonight. Whoop damn, dude. Hope the Red Sox whip their ass. And that's it. And that's it. All right, let's get in some quick wrestling news, if we will. Like I said, I was mentioning, about the releases: Tony Nese, Breezango, Tyler Breeze, and Fandango. Everrise, Martel, and Parker got released. Arya Davari got released. The Singh brothers got released. Kelsey Mobley got released. And the big news was Bruce Pritchard got replaced on SmackDown by Mike Heller from Ridiculousness on MTV as head writer for SmackDown. So I think he's starting tonight. So we'll see how SmackDown is tonight. Probably as fuck. By the way, thank you for the free views, motherfuckers. That's all I gotta say about that. All right. Speaking of August Gray, Anthony Green, he made a joke, a great joke, by the way, about his release. Kenice Mobley got released, like I said. So anyway, August Gray was released, but he still has a match to wrestle for the company, which is on tonight's 205 Live. So yeah, so his last match is tonight on 205 Live. I don't even know if 205 Live is taped or is just they tape it's after it's live right after SmackDown. I don't really care because I don't watch the fucking show. Yeah, so we yeah, he went on his Twitter and said tonight's 205 Live main event has just turned into a loser leaves town match. Don't miss it. I don't even know who he's facing. I really don't give two shits. So whatever roster he goes on will benefit from him for Anthony Green. And that's that. Let's go back to some stuff and let's get that. Here's a funny story that Nick might like. Man gets drunk and legally changes his name to John Cena. Okay, that's funny. Okay. I'm not going to go into the story, but it's just the title sounds funny. Guy goes into a bar, he comes out, my name is John Cena. Can I see your identification, sir? Your name is not John Cena. Your name is Dick Powers. Or some shit name like that, It is what it is. All right. We're speaking about the writers. And WWE, let's get into this story from, as always, ringsidenews.com. WWE pushing to hire more comedy writers. Comedy writers now. Are you kidding me? More people with no wrestling experience. Blah, 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 blah. WWE produces hours of television every week with a pro wrestling theme. Doesn't mean everything behind the scenes is 100% pro wrestling related, because some members of the writing team have zero background in pro wrestling. Zero. Like Kenice Mobley and Mike Heller, I would assume. Among others that work for that damn company, recently brought to a very public light that watching WWE isn't even a qualification for the job. So you don't even have to watch WWE and you get hired. That's great. This company, I mean, really. They talk about Kenice Mobley. All right, here's what she said. If you want to know what she said, I'll give it to you guys. She says, and I quote, "Yes, I have just been hired by WWE. Given the things that you know about me and my entire life and what I'm into, yes, that's surprising. Yes, also a surprise for me. They did not require me to know anything about wrestling, but I do have a background in film production and comedy writing, and they're like, perfect, come on in." Whatever. So there was heat on her for putting such a spotlight on that fact, but she was put in a very difficult position. The fact is, WWE is trying to hire more writers with Mobley's credentials. I can't go further, but I don't know why, but here we go. I went past it. Ringside, God damn it, Ringside News asked about this, and a tenured member of the writing team told us there's actually been a push to hire comedy writers. Yeah, more comedy writers. WWE isn't looking for just pro wrestling writers. They're looking for people with experience writing entertainment, keyword, entertainment television. That means sports entertainment. Not pro wrestling, sports entertainment. Fucking idiots. That could call for minds that have no idea who those superstars are until they get hired. Which means you have no wrestling experience. So somebody asks you, do you know who The Undertaker is? I don't know. Is that the guy that, digs graves and shit? Okay, let's give you somebody else. Do you know who Hulk Hogan is? Who the fuck is Hulk Hogan? I don't know who he is. I wasn't born yesterday, I was born in 2000. These millennial writers, I don't know shit. Or they might have been born during, back in my day. Back in the 70s and the 80s. They didn't know who the fuck Hulk Hogan was, or Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Or the Junkyard Dog. Or Roddy Piper. Tito Santana or something like that. They're probably like, it's like, oh, I know who Bobby Lashley is. I know who, this guy is. I know who that is. I don't know a guy, that guy. I don't even know who Bruno Sammartino is. Who's Luthez? Who the fuck are those guys? And Vince is like this. Or not everybody but Vince is like this. And Vince is like, I don't care. You're hired. I mean, really? Really? Is this what wrestling has come to? Hiring freaking people with no freaking experience that don't know shit about wrestling? I mean, you hire lame fucking douchebags from Nickelodeon, giving them ideas like Randy Orton and like Randy Orton and Riddle doing like a Ren and Stimpy type angle, or the New Day dressing up like SpongeBob and Patrick, or maybe have I would say get three people, just three random people, be Ed and Eddie. Or get some guy, maybe you bring in like, I don't know, you bring in the Bella's kids, and you bring in Miz and Maurice's kids, and like, hey, we're gonna do Rugrats on the USA Network, like a real life Rugrats. You know? Or just bring up a guy who has a weird-looking face, and you go, "Hey, Arnold!" I'm a funny guy, so yeah, laugh, please. Yeah, I mean, really. That's what I mean. The WWE's starting to become G, not PG, G. And they still want to sell the company. God forbid they go to Disney. Like I mentioned before, they go to Disney. Just imagine what happens. Just imagine what happens. Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Donald Duck on commentary. Minnie Mouse facing Nikki Bella for the Divas title. I mean, the women's title. Or whatever the fucking title is. You know? You have, what's her name? Cruella de Vil against Charlotte Flair. Huey, Dewey, and Louie against the New Day. Captain Hook against, bring back Paul Burchill. You know? Daisy Duck as the NXT Women's Champion. Chippendale as, I don't know, as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Darkwing Duck versus The Fiend. Now let's get dangerous match. Here's one. Nick, you will love this one. I swear to God, you will love this one. Launchpad McQuack versus R-Truth for the 24/7 title. You would love that match. I would be very happy with that. That would be the match of the year. Launchpad McQuack against a douchebag like R-Truth for the 24/7 title. Scrooge McDuck versus Vince McMahon for control of the company. That would be something. Nick says Bell versus Rhea Ripley. Let's see. What could I think of? Shrek versus I don't know. No, Shrek's not. Well, I don't think Shrek's associated with Disney, but I think he is. I'm not sure. But anyway, Shrek versus Bronson Reed, two fat guys. You know, that'd be awesome. Scrooge wins the 24/7 title. He's got the money. He can buy the title. No, Scrooge will win the $1 million belt. Not the 24/7 title. Scrooge will win the $1 million title. Oh, Shrek is with DreamWorks. Okay, so he's not affiliated. That's not affiliated with Disney, I don't think. No, but imagine they did. But imagine that you could open a forbidden door there. Disney and DreamWorks and stuff like that. Shrek versus freaking Bronson Reed or Samoa Joe, because Samoa Joe's fat. Bringing Scott Steiner to do commentary on that match. all freaking Scott Steiner doing commentary for Shrek versus Samoa Joe. That would be funny as fuck. All Scott Steiner do is like Samoa Joe, he's fat. The son of a bitch is fucking fat. That fat son of a bitch. And then he'll do the ring announcing from Dunkin' Donuts. Oh man, that'd be great. That'd be perfect. Oh my God. Nick says Roger Rabbit wins the U.S. title. Please, Eddie, please. Rabbit beats Eva Marie with her boobs. She doesn't have to even do anything. Just bop with her boobs. 1, 2, 3. Nick says the Seven Dwarves have a mini Royal Rumble. But who would win that? I think Dopey will win that. But Sleep, First of all, Sleepy will get out or be out quick. Get it? Get out. I mean, he'll be out quick. Get it? Get it? Okay. Anyway, yeah. And then I'll probably be like left up to Doc and Dopey, or Grumpy and Dopey. And Dopey would just, throw him out. he won't even know what to do, and Grumpy would just fall out of the ring or something like that. So yeah, Dopey will get the win, and yeah, that'll be it. They'll have WrestleMania inside Epcot Center or something like that. Oh man. Nick's going crazy with the fucking matches that you can think of with Disney. Next thing you know, Pocahontas ass is managed by Tatanka. Pocahontas ass. I'm not Pocahontas, but I'm not Pocahontas, but I've been in Pocahontas ass. Remember that from Married with Children, when they were in school and everything. I think it was Bud Bundy or Kelly Bundy was in. They were in some type of room, and there's this hot chick that's dressed up as Pocahontas, and the kid is like, "Excuse me, were you in Pocahontas?" And the woman goes, "No, but I've been in Pocahontas ass." And like the kid's like, "What?" Anyway. All right, we're over 2 hours now. We're almost done. Ursula versus Nia Jax. Oh boy, that'll be a match. That'd be a good match. Nick's coming up with out the woodwork with these matches. Aladdin versus Mustafa Ali. Or Mons. Who would Tinkerbell fight? That's what I want to know. Tinkerbell is just like a fairy, so maybe she'll fight Alexa Bliss or something like that. But anyway, let's get away from that. We went off, man. But imagine Disney owns WWE. Just forget it. Nick says, coming soon to WWE, the Wonderland Battle Royal with Alice as the ref. Who would win that one? The Queen of Hearts, or would it be or the Cheshire Cat? Won't be the Mad Hatter, or the Brer Rabbit. I think it'll be the Cheshire Cat or the Queen of Hearts will win that. Yeah, so many jokes we can make. So many. Please, Eddie. Anyway, so we got that. All right, we move on. Okay, WWE not making any concrete plans for after the draft. So after the draft, they got nothing. Like I said, they're approaching SummerSlam. The draft is on the week after that. All right, Nick, stop with the freaking jokes now. Come on, let's get serious. But he says Gadget Hack Wrench versus Alexa Bliss. I have no idea who Gadget Hack Wrench is. I know Inspector Gadget, but I don't know who the fuck Gadget Hack Wrench is. Whatever. Anyway, so like I said, with the draft is happening August the 30th on Monday Night Raw, and on on Friday Night SmackDown before Labor Day is the second part of the draft. Always from Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. Rescue Rangers. Anyway, move on from that. Thank you. All right, so recent report even said that Big E is set for a move, like I mentioned, I think a day or two ago, about Big E possibly not reuniting, but being on the same brand with Kofi Kingston. and Xavier Woods, but not as a reunited New Day. So he'll just go back to the Raw brand and maybe fight Bobby Lashley. But anyway, Ringside News asks about the current plans for after SummerSlam, particularly the draft, and reports about WWE's post-draft plans are at this point are, quote, just people talking. So I don't even know what the fuck to do. It's confirmed to us by a member of the team that, quote, there are no plans for after the draft right now. So all the discussions at this point revolve around Money in the Bank and SummerSlam. And things will change after that. Blah, blah, blah. There was a report that the creative team was not giving Brock Lesnar's name on a list of draft choices. They still don't even know what they're going to do with him. Undertaker was on the list, as we mentioned, but I mean, he's retired. Nothing's confirmed by Vince McMahon as actually happening, so take it with a grain of salt. And that's pretty much it. Let's see. That's that. All right. Nick Khan, Mr. Nick Khan, Mr. Dick Ryder himself. He said he's willing to take the heat for the mass releases. So, yeah. No, this is Nick Khan, who a second home in California, because he has that money. Apparently willing to take all the heat for all the releases today. He was the one in the meeting today who pushed for more releases, and that is exactly what's happening. According to Sean Ross Sapp, Khan is 100% willing to take the heat for the cuts. He also didn't seem to care about the current situations that each release superstar is going through. Wow, really? You don't care about your superstars? You're like Vince. Don't care. I don't care if there's a pandemic. I don't care. You're not going to pay it. I don't give a shit. Idiot. Fans are not happy about this, obviously. Blaming Nick Khan. His name was trending on Twitter with the pro wrestling bubble for a while. Jury's still out regarding what Khan's endgame is with all this budget cuts, but it's certainly creating a WWE that runs on a lower budget. So basically, it looks like WWE circa 1990. Like the early 90s, new generation era, when they were sucking ass. That is just sad. That is really sad. Nick Khan and Vince McMahon don't give two shits about people that work for him. No wonder people hate him. No wonder. And they go to other places and they just rip WWE apart. If it's on a podcast like Stone Cold's podcast, JR's podcast, Chris Jericho's podcast, or they just do it on Twitter or on social media, or they go like say AEW or Impact or Ring of Honor or Japan. They cut a shoot promo saying "fuck Vince McMahon, dude." It is what it is, and the people that get released really should give Vince McMahon a fucking tongue lashing, because he deserves it. A senile 76-year-old bastard. Fuck him, man. Fuck Nick Khan too. That too. That's not. I didn't want that. Let's go back for a second. We got a lot of news. We got lots of news today. Lots of news, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, lots of news. Fucking shit. Like I said, the Singh Brothers got released. Blah 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 blah. Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Everrise got released. The whole thing with Kelsey, what's the name? Kenice Mobley. We talked about that. John Cena says WWE helped forge him into a different human being. Yeah, douchebag. Look at that. All right, so SmackDown's coming up in about an hour, and here's the rundown. If you guys want to, if you care, there's gonna be some qualifying matches, as I mentioned earlier in the week, on SmackDown tonight on Fox. So like I said, the company announced Money in the Bank qualifying matches for tonight's episode of SmackDown. So far, they only have one. That's sad. One match announced to determine a Money in the Bank spot, but more are certainly expected. Obviously, Apollo Crews will battle Big E for a spot in the Money in the Bank. Hopefully, Big E wins that. But we'll see, depending, But really, why would you have the Intercontinental Champion? It's kind of interesting though, but why would you have the Intercontinental Champion in Money in the Bank? Unless he's gonna win it, and then he cashes in and wins the Universal title, so he has two belts. That's interesting, but I wouldn't have somebody like Apollo Crews in the Money in the Bank. I would have Big E and possibly win it. It's either him or Cesaro at this point, but we'll see. Okay, so that match is announced. Also announced as a mixed tag team match with Cesaro and Bianca Belair. Sing with me, Nick. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. She's Bianca Belair. Okay, that's enough. They will take on Seth Rollins and Bayley. Don't give me a hug. So that match should be exciting. Also, a good buddy, the man we have to acknowledge, Roman Reigns, our tribal chief. He will host a victory celebration about beating Rey Mysterio last Friday night on in Hell in a Cell, retaining the Universal title. So it's gonna have a victory celebration. That'll probably get ruined by one of the Usos, but we'll see. Okay, Ringside News screwed up here. Because this is what they said. This is how Ringside News is. They're great, but they screw up sometimes. This is what they said. Roman will take on Kofi Kingston with the Universal title on the line. Botch. Somebody forgot to watch Raw. Because that's Bobby Lashley and Mr. Kofi Kingston for the WWE title. Roman does not have anybody for, as far as we know right now, for Money in the Bank. But that could change. And that's that. Here's a funny story, Nikolai. Virgil, we all remember Virgil. He charged Brooke Hogan $20 for a picture. That is funny shit, man. I mean, really, man. Virgil can't find a job. I mean, nobody goes to see him at freaking, meet and greets and conventions and shit, man. I don't know how he makes money, man. He must be on welfare or something, man. Probably collecting those those food stamps and, unemployment checks and shit. Or he might, I don't know, maybe Ted DiBiase is giving him money. I don't know. I mean, really, he gave Brooke Hogan, Brookie Hogan, gave her $20 for a freaking picture. Okay. Now, I don't know what Brooke Hogan did with that money. I don't want to know. Probably went to the store, bought some condoms. So, so she's banging that I don't know who she's banging at this point. Oh no, Brooke Hogan gave Virgil $20. I read that wrong. I apologize for that. So I thought Virgil gave her $20. But yeah, he asked, Brooke Hogan gave him $20 because he needs some money to buy some Burger King tonight. It is what it is. All right, so that's SmackDown tonight, plus more. And that's that. There's a story about Killer Kross. Like I mentioned, he debuted or debuted, or whatever you want to say. He made his main roster debut against Shelton Benjamin on main event, and he had a very very, very different entrance on main event. No Scarlett Bordeaux, no. I think they changed his theme. I think. Yeah, I think they did because he came out like the lights go out, or the LED. I mean, the video's not. I mean, if you find the video, go. I mean, you can find it, but WWE is taking it off every social media site now, even YouTube. So didn't want nobody to see it. Too late. Too late, because when you put something on the internet, it's there forever. Absolutely, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, the LED screens go out. They, they're all red and fire and stuff like that. And then Cross comes out by himself. He has the NXT title over his shoulder, and he just comes out. Nothing, no score, no lights going down. No fog in the ring or anything like that, or on the stage. No Scarlett. No fall and pray stuff. Just comes out. Regular entrance. He comes out with the title over his shoulder, gets in like a regular person. Then he does his stuff. As far as I know, I don't think he's using that that theme he has in NXT, that entrance, and it pisses me off. But I think when the WWE goes on tour, they're actually with the fans, they're changing the stage. I heard. Again, I don't know if it's gonna be the same sets they used to use with the fans, but I heard they're changing the stage up a little bit. So maybe when he does make his Raw, or I would assume Raw or maybe SmackDown debut, they'll maybe go back to that. Hopefully. But knowing Vince, they won't use it. And it's fucking epic. What happened here? Yes, the Mets scored. Yay! Yay! Let's have a drink. Go ahead. Go knock yourself out. I think before, after I end this video, I'm going to run to the store. I know there's a liquor store like 4 blocks away from me. I might go buy myself a bottle of Jack. But I'm not going to show it on video. So, no. That's a no-no. That's a no-no for me. I'm not going to show bottles of Jack. So, I'll just have it mixed with my soda. So like later, I might be wired. Because Rose is not going to be here later tonight. So I got the house to myself again on a Friday night. Yay! Just wish I could bring some hot Asian chicks to hang out with me. I'll bring one for Nick, too. I'm just kidding. I'll just send one to your house, Nick. Okay? Just tell me how you like her, and I'll send it to your house. But don't forget, you got to pay me. So I expect a check in the mail tomorrow. Okay? Okay, Nick? If not, I'm kicking you off as a mod. No, I'm kidding. Nick, I'm kidding, okay? I'm kidding. You're my boy and everything. Not like that. My main supporter. I really thank you for that. Because you give me all the news. You give me all the fucking... You joke around with me and everything. That's why I like having you as a mod and as a good friend, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. Yes, Asian. Of course. Asian it is, my friend. I'll put it in my log. Okay. All right, let's see how the Mets scored, by the way. Let's we got time. We got like an hour to SmackDown. I'm not gonna go a long time. I'm probably gonna go another couple minutes. Okay, so Mets scored on a single by my good buddy and yours, Francisco Lindor. So that's it. So it's 1-1, bottom of the 7th, as it's a 7-inning game, as we all know, in doubleheaders. So right now, Runner on first for Conforto with Pete Alonso out. They just made a double switch. Matt I can't even say this guy's name. Vierling came in, playing left field. Whoop-de-damn-do. They changed it's changed from the center fielder to from left field to center field for some guy named Travis Jankowski. They changed the pitcher to this guy has a great name, Nick. Ranger Suarez. Yes, I mentioned that. I mentioned that, Nick. I think I did. That's it. So, all right. So, new pitcher in for the Phillies. Bottom of the 7th inning. Conforto at the dish. Hopefully he gets a possible double or maybe a triple or a home run to win the game. But it's 2 outs, so we'll see. Maybe this goes into extra innings. But yeah, I guess you can call it extra innings, in a doubleheader game. But I don't know if that rule with if it goes into extra innings in a doubleheader, is there a guy on second base? I hope not. That would be a stupid rule. That's a stupid rule. Even in itself, in a regular extra inning game, the game goes into the 10th inning. The team starts off with an advantage, a guy on second base, and that single wins. Could possibly give them the lead and win the game. It's a stupid rule. Stupid. So I don't know how that works in a doubleheader. And Conforto grounded out. All right, so it's going to extra innings. So going into the 8th inning, knotted at 1 apiece. Mets and the Phillies. And that's that. Okay, that's it. If you care elsewhere, the Rockies are beating the Milwaukee Brewers 4-1, top of the 8th inning. Blah blah blah. Like I said, the Skankies are playing in about 10 minutes against the Red Sox in Boston. And that's that. There was a rainout between the Astros and the Tigers. Probably play a doubleheader tomorrow or Sunday. All right, that's it. Let's see if I have any more extra news. Yeah, I got a couple more news stories. Nick says Otis looks weird without the beard. Yeah, he does. Looks like a young fat guy. He looks weird. I think I like him better with the beard. Because he's a man, got a beard, like I do. All right, so here's some weird, more quickie news. WWE held a talent show with the NXT roster. I'm not going into that. I don't even give a shit who won. Booker T, saga. Okay. Nick says Otis looks like Chris Farley without the beard. I don't know about that. Chris Farley's a great actor, man. God rest his mighty soul. Great comedian. Great. One of the greats, man. Man, all those movies. Yeah, Tommy Boy, with David Spade. So many good movies he was in. So much good stuff. So much good stuff when it was on Saturday Night Live. Just, I think he died of cancer. I forgot how he died, but just a shame when he did die, man. Just a shame. He was a great actor, great comedian. Just a great guy, overall guy. You'd be missed. Him, he really brought that show to Saturday Night Live, to the promised land, really. Him, Adam Sandler, Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, all those guys back in the 90s. Kevin, what's his name? Kevin Nealon. Who else? There's a lot of guys. I can't name them all, but it just was. All right, so anyway, going back to Booker T saga. Booker T loses Call of Duty lawsuit against Activision Blizzard. So I don't know what that I don't know what that's about. But so we'll move on for that. Nick says Chris Farley died of accidental cocaine and morphine. Oh, died of an overdose in 1997. Eesh. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, man. That's all I gotta say about that. So yeah, so Booker T lost the lawsuit, some type of lawsuit with Call of Duty. I don't know what that's about. I'm not going into that. So let's move on from there. Kushida thought about retiring from pro wrestling after every match in 2017. That's interesting. But now he's still wrestling. What's that? Molly Holly talks about her new role in WWE. I think she's like a producer or something like that. Like what she learned from Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I'm not gonna go into these stories. I'm just like running, like just going off what Ringside News says and some of the headlines. Braun Strowman implies his time in WWE was like a toxic relationship. That's why he's probably going to AEW or Impact at this point. He's not, and they want him to come back. He ain't coming back. For less money? No, he ain't coming back. So he's going bye-bye. Bye-bye to you, to bye-bye to you. Bye-bye to you. Also, WWE news, MVP warns John Cena to be careful what he wishes for after his in-ring return. Interesting. See what happens with that. Like we mentioned with the SmackDown review, SmackDown preview, I should say. We got a mixed tag team match with Cesaro and Bianca Belair. She plays for the hair. She has Bianca Belair. Cesaro and Bianca Belair against Bayley and Seth Rollins. So I guess those two, all four people continuing their feud. I don't know why. I thought the Bianca Belair Bayley thing was over. With the Hell in a Cell match, I shouldn't have been in Hell in a Cell. Stupidity as it is. And that's that. Cesaro and Seth Rollins probably have a final match at Money in the Bank. Maybe, I don't know. But it looks like Seth Rollins is going to go into a program with Edge right after Money in the Bank anyway. That's that. I got a story about JR. Good old Jim Ross. He says Triple H and Stephanie McMahon should run WWE if it gets sold. Yes. 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 When Vince dies, goodbye. Don't bring in anybody else. Like CM Punk said, it'll get run by his doofus son-in-law and his daughter. Yes. Yes, I agree with JR. Let Hunter and Stephanie and Sean, maybe Shane, run the company to the ground. That's where it's going. As soon as Vince croaks, whenever that may be. But if it gets sold to like hopefully NBC Universal, I just hope Vince steps down. He's 75, 76 now. He's probably going to be with the company till he dies. So I would say another 5 to maybe 15 years at most, maybe. I mean, Vince is in great shape as far as I know. I don't think he has any health problems or anything like that, but he's getting really old. I think he has dementia, or he's got something. But yeah, I think it's time for Vince to step down. I really think. I think Hunter should Hunter, Stephanie, Linda should have a sit down with Vince at the McMahon house, and they should just Hunter should just be like the upfront guy, and just say Vince, you ran the company for so many years, blah 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 blah, but I think it's best for the company that me and Stephanie and Shane run it. That's it. Vince, like, I'm gonna die with this company. 90-year-old Vince McMahon getting wheelchaired out by Paul Levesque. And he comes out, he's like 90 years old. He's like 90 years old, can barely talk. And he'll like, welcome to WrestleMania! Not to make fun, but, you know, he'll come out, like, he'll have like a stroke or something, like he can barely talk or anything like that. Welcome to WrestleMania 96! Yeah, WrestleMania will just go on forever. I mean, when Vince dies, when Hunter and Stephanie take over, and Shane take over, and then when their kids take over, WrestleMania will still be around. It'll be like MMA. You know, we'll get like WrestleMania 100 in like 60 years when all of us are dead. We'll be watching from heaven. WrestleMania 66! You know, it's like 30. It's about to hit 38. So, you know, in 31 years, we'll have WrestleMania 69. An all-sex show. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, WrestleMania 69, 30, just about 31 years. And I'll be 70, 76 going on 77. Rosa probably, I don't know. Well, Rosa being old, you know, older. I'll just say that. Rosa will be older. We'll be watching WrestleMania 69. Huh. Nick will probably be watching WrestleMania 69 in 31 years. Who knows? All you fart knockers will probably be watching it too. In your grandma's basement. All these young kids that are 20, 30 years old, they'll still be living with their parents in their basement. Because they can't get a job and they can't get real pussy. So they'll probably be just jacking off when they're 60 years old. Oh, Sonny, I gotta get my Viagra so I can get it up so I can jack off. It is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. All right, we're gonna finish off because SmackDown's coming on the air. Nick will be watching WrestleMania 69. Exactly. I wonder where that will be. Actually, that's the question. That's a good question. Where that will be? In your mama's? No, I'm just kidding. I know where it will be. On your anus. Get it? 69, Uranus. Okay, bad joke. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. All right, some more quickie news really quick before we end shop. Eva Marie, that slut, claims match on WWE Raw was rigged. Really? It was rigged. How do you figure that out? I mean, I want to get into the story. I want to see what the fuck she says. Eva Marie was not happy about her match on Raw, on Raw, how it ended. She lost while tagging with Dewdrop, which has double meanings. I don't know. Cost them the spots in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Thank God they're not in it. The former Total Divas star also achieved some headlines recently when it was discovered that she was in the alumni section of the WWE website. Really? The alumni section? Really? She's only in the company for what? 2 years? 3 years? You put her in the alumni section. That's great. Morons. Who put it there? Some dinky douchebag with glasses. You know, playing on his Commodore 64 computer, playing Dungeons and Dragons. Really, even Marie in the alumni section. Moron. Oh, they said it was a glitch. Yeah, okay. Anyway, Eva Marie she moved on from that, blah, blah. Now she's looking on to her future on Raw. Nobody cares. Future involves complaining about the past. She's not happy about how her match on Raw ended this week, and she's claiming shenanigans. She says the match was clearly rigged. She's saying that the WWE Universe agreed. Yeah, show the proof of that. She says millions of tweets saying I was treated very unfairly. Hashtag undefeated. Hashtag undisputed. Oh yeah, using an Adam Cole reference. Okay, that's great. Undefeated. You lost. It counts as a loss as a tag team, you stupid bitch. Fucking cunt. Oh. I mean, really. Whoop. I didn't want to go there. That too. I'm trying to make these streams not too long because I want to save some time for stuff. I got like I just my time renewed a couple days ago, so I think I got like after this I'm probably like 7 or 8 hours, so I can't really do many more streams. So I'll probably do like maybe quickie streams, like maybe a half hour to maybe an hour at most. That's that. So that's that. Let's get into this. A little bit of AEW news. Tony Khan doesn't know how anyone could screw it up with Sting. I don't know what that means. Well, I guess he's talking about how WWE screwed up with Sting. Stupidity. Jade Cargill, the woman that's that bitch, almost joined QT Marshall's factory stable, so she was almost in the Nightmare Factory. But thankfully, she's not. She's with smart Mark Sterling now, and she's doing pretty well for herself right now. And that's it. That story on the Young Bucks. Young Bucks say they're the best family men in the pro wrestling business. They got a nice family, both of them. Nick and Matt have nice, pretty good-looking wives, nice children. That's it. And they're making a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. Tony Khan's giving them a lot of money, especially even they don't even need Tony Khan's money. They get their money off the merchandise. And people watching BTE every Monday afternoon at 12 o'clock on YouTube. And you should watch it too. And if you haven't watched BTE, go watch it. Best thing on YouTube right now, next to me. It is what it is. But yeah, they're good family men, like I am. It is what it is. Andrade, Andrade. He viciously trolled Miro with an old WWE clip of him basically kicking him right in the face. So yeah, Andrade said he wants the TNT title, he wants the world title. I mean, he's just going off, man. He's going off on people, man, especially Miro and Kenny. You want to make it, no pun intended, impact in AEW. This is the way to do it, I guess. And everybody's trolling everybody on in wrestling. It is what it is. Also, Andrade mocks Kenny Omega with brutal comparison to the WWE. Ouch. Got some stories on the Big Show. Paul White wants a match with Kenny Omega and other AEW stars. So Big Show's not retired yet. Big Show versus Kenny. Nah. I don't want to see that. Big Show versus Cody. Nah. Don't want to see that. I'd rather see Big Show versus nobody at this point. Also, he says he wants AEW to hurry up and let him face Shaquille O'Neal. Remember that dream match we all wanted to see at WrestleMania? It was going to be a suck match, but, when we had that stare down on when Shaq was the host of Raw, just had a stare down and nothing happened from it. But yeah, it looks like Paul White wants to fight Shaq after Shaq's match with Cody and Red Velvet, and him having Jay Cargo in there, and freaking Shaq can wrestle. Shaq can fucking wrestle, dude. We saw him on Dynamite, the way he manhandled fucking Cody. Woo, fucking beat his ass, and the way he took that table spot. Shaq can do it all, man. He can commentate. He can do, general, the general commercials. He can do pizza commercials for, Pizza Hut. He can wrestle. He can rap. He does pretty good rap, by the way. Shaq Diesel. And it is what it is. So, yeah, I would love to see Shaq and Big Show go at it at maybe like Double or Nothing, or maybe All Out or something like that. It is what it is. More stories about the Big Show. Oh, Papa John's. I'm sorry, not Pizza. Why do they think Pizza Hut? I don't know. I'm starving for. I'm starving for Pizza Hut. I'm starving for pizza, but I have pizza in the fridge. I'll have that later. Yeah, it's not Papa John's or Pizza Hut. It's DiGiorno. It's delivery. So anyway, Big Show and Mark Henry both lied to each other about signing with AEW. What else is new? Miro sling shade at Andrade over title shots running in the family. I don't know what that means. MJF has no intention of doing motion capture for the AEW video game. So either you're gonna pay, it'll probably be in the game, or it'll be like an unlockable character, or maybe you have to create them. Because I guess he doesn't want to do motion, because most of the wrestlers do motion capture for the video games, because they have to do the moves and everything. It is what it is. So he's not going to do that. Wuss. That's that. Eddie Kingston did an interview on why he no longer watches the WWE. He said some stuff about Samoa Joe as well. Like he wanted a match with him in AEW, and then he said some stuff to Joe. He's like, oh, have fun in NXT or something like that. Whatever. Joey Janela, the bad boy, Joey Janela is auctioning Florida Man disguise. When he got kicked out of that school meeting, so he's actually auctioning off the disguise. Oh, anti-mask. I'm sorry, not the schoolboy stuff. Disguise worn to mock anti-maskers. Don't care. Plans already made for Kenny Omega losing the Impact World title. I wonder to who. Let me just briefly read the story. It's almost on 3 hours. Blah blah blah. But Kenny made him know himself. Blah blah. Naito and Okada. Okay, according to Dave Meltzer, good buddy Dave, it was stated that Impact Wrestling has already planned who Kenny Omega would drop the Impact World title to. This was planned even before Kenny won the belt. He says they're all collaborating, especially with Kenny, with Sammy Guevara. Obviously, it wasn't as collaborated because it wasn't in as high profile picture. Blah blah blah. Before Kenny won the belt, they had their battle plan all mapped out, and what's going to be, who's going to be on what show, when it's going to be, and when Impact can get their title back. That was all part of the deal, way ahead of time. That's it. So we just have to see who Kenny loses to, and when he loses it. I don't think he's going to lose it at Slammiversary to Sami Callihan. I don't think. He's going to be a big star, I think. It might be, I would think if he does lose the title, I would say he's probably going to lose it either at Bound for Glory, or he's going to lose it on one of those like mini pay-per-views, like Sacrifice or like Hardcore Justice or something like that. But I would think it'd be on a big show. So it has to be on. I would think it's gonna be on Bound for Glory, or he holds it to the rest of the year and he loses at Hard to Kill 2000 or whatever the January 2022 pay-per-view is. But I don't know who he would lose it to at this point. It's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be Sami Callihan. I would say Eddie Edwards, but that's a long shot. Eric Young, long shot. Rhino, way long shot. It's gonna be somebody big, maybe like a Bryan Danielson or something like that, or maybe he's like a returning Impact star. That's what I think. But I mean, we have to see what happens. All right, there's a interesting photo of Rebel, Viva, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby, her little buddy. Rebel shows off back muscle progress with attention-grabbing photo. So it might be some side boob action. I'm looking at the picture from, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, sorry. Go up. So you can see it's centered. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get flagged by Ringside News for showing that now. I don't give a fuck. That's that. Like I mentioned with the Hardy Boys, Matt Hardy wants his career to end with the Hardy Boys reuniting in AEW. Hopefully that does happen. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know Jeff's contract status. I heard something like it got restructured. So I don't know if he signed on for another year or so. So hopefully, in the next couple, maybe year or a couple years, when Jeff does leave WWE for good, he goes to AEW. They win the tag titles from the Bucks or from whoever, and they ride off into the sunset, and that's it. Okay. Tony Khan says AEW Double or Nothing last year and this year was much better than WWE WrestleMania from last year and this year. I agree. I totally agree with that. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. And wrestling news. Let me see if there's any last minute stuff before we get going and get ready for SmackDown coming up. I don't see anything. Excuse me. I think that was an old thing about Enzo. Yeah, there was I don't know if this is current, but Enzo got taken to the hospital. He got knocked unconscious during a match. I don't know if that's current or anything. I'm just gonna talk like random news, I guess, if you want, for the last maybe 2 minutes. Sean Vex passed away today, or passed away recently. Melissa Coates, Super Genie, Sabu's girlfriend, passed away, I think, yesterday or the day before that. I'm gonna do a separate video, probably tomorrow about that. I was gonna do it today, but I'll give my thoughts on that tomorrow. I'm not gonna go live with that. I'm just gonna do it off the phone. That's that. Mickie James, like I say, she's gonna wrestle for the NWA at NWA 73. Michael Elgin has gone missing, which nobody knows where he is. Somebody call Mischief and find out where he is. Hopefully he's not dead somewhere. God forbid. Hopefully they find him. Jon Moxley is advertised to appear in an a New Japan event. I don't know which one. That's that. Also, coming back to Japan, besides Moxley, will be the Good Brothers. Gallows and Anderson are going to be going back to Japan. Hopefully going back to the Bullet Club, baby. Imagine that. Nice reunion with the Bullet Club. I mean, very nice. Even though I think, I don't know how Mr. Tama Tonga feels about that, or Bad Luck Fale, or Tonga Loa thinks about that. So I don't know if a reunion with the Good Brothers and the current Bullet Club will be a good, going on at this point. Who knows? So that's that. Tessa Blanchard helped a woman bleeding on the road. Okay. That's good. I think I mentioned ACH retired from wrestling again. So Jordan Miles, fuck you, goodbye. Don't come back. Ever. Ooh. Explosion. RH, they talk about their women's division, stuff like that. Don't really care. There's a new pro wrestling company. It's already dead after Andrade and more cancel out on them. So, oh well. More New Japan news. We got lots of news today. It's this is stuff I didn't even mention the other day. Josh Alexander, the X Division champion, has a big name right now. He's going to Japan. That's great. Fred Rosser, who was in the prime time plays millions of dollars. Well, that guy. He's signed with New Japan, but I think he's gonna be on the Strong brand. He's not gonna be in New. I don't think he's gonna be in New Japan, but it is what it is. That's that. Chelsea Green wants to be in the main event of the NWA All Women's Pay-Per-View. Okay, this is stuff from like last week, so yeah. So that's basically it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. So lots of news today. Long freaking stream, but it's like a podcast, but it is what it is. If you don't like it, fuck you. And that's that. All right, so thank you all for watching this video. Thanks to Nick, as always, for coming in. I think somebody else came in. Miguel Gomes coming in. Thank you for coming in. Hope you left a like and subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. And that's pretty. Let me see if anything else. Nothing with the Met game yet. And a fart. And that's that. All right, so thank you all for watching. Thank you to Nick and Miguel for coming in. Thank you to Nick, as always, for coming in. Hopefully you'll be back later tonight for my SmackDown review. Probably do that about, I would say, I'm probably going to watch SmackDown, take a break, eat, get some stuff done in the house. Probably about, I would say about maybe 11 o'clock or so. We'll probably do the SmackDown review. I don't think it's gonna be too long because I want to watch like late night stuff, like maybe watch a movie. Hopefully, maybe I'll watch Loki tonight if I can. If if Rosa lets me subscribe to it, and all that stuff. I might have to get the information from her that I have to put in, to get Disney Plus and everything. Because I'm not paying for it, thankfully. Thank you, because I got the rich man's cable. So, and the rich man's PlayStation 4. That's why I get Netflix for free. The only thing I have to really pay for is like Hulu, which I don't even use, so I don't really watch Hulu. Amazon Prime, and that's it. But Rosa pays for that one because she likes to watch Amazon Prime. The only thing I like to watch is Netflix, and that's it. Well, at this moment now, it's gonna be Disney Plus, but now I get that basically for free. But because it pays to have the money. It pays to know people that know people. But it is what it is. So gonna probably be watching a little bit of Loki tonight, maybe the first couple episodes, and then that'll be it. And then I'll probably go to bed, get up tomorrow morning, have some breakfast, and watch some TV, maybe do my yard, which I've been meaning to do. Probably do a little bit of that, and then maybe come on and maybe do that video about Melissa Coates passing away. I'll do that rest in peace video on the Metal God channel. I don't think I'll be doing another stream tomorrow. I'm probably gonna take a little break from maybe doing some regular streams like this for a little while, not too long. Because I want to keep some time on here. It's almost at 3 hours now, so I want to get this thing out of the way. And that's that. So yeah. So tomorrow I'll probably do, a video off the phone for the Melissa Coates video. Regarding AEW, I don't know if I'm going to do that tomorrow night, or I might do it Sunday. But I'm going to the movie Sunday with the missus. Going to see Fast and Furious 9. So I might do the AEW review maybe Sunday night sometime. I got stuff to do. I got a lot of stuff to do this weekend. I got a busy day Monday. I got some very important stuff to do Monday afternoon. So I'm gonna try to get the AEW review up sometimes Sunday. If not tomorrow, sometime Sunday. I might do an extra review about Fast and Furious 9. Do like a movie review. We'll see about that. Yeah, and then as we get to Monday, we get back to a regular wrestling schedule. Raw Monday, NXT Tuesday. Thank you for the free view, by the way. We have Raw Monday, NXT Tuesday, AEW back on Wednesday nights, and then SmackDown on Friday nights. So we'll get back to a normal wrestling schedule, and same thing with the YouTube schedule. We'll see what happens with that going forward and everything. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully getting a deal with cable with the internet, actually, because I signed up for that emergency internet thing so I can save money. Saves like $50 on your bill. So I gotta work that stuff out. I gotta go on my internet company and see how that works and everything. So probably be doing that maybe tonight or early tomorrow. So I want to get it done by the weekend and get everything done so I don't have to pay $150 for internet next month. No, not next month. In August. So hopefully I get this done. Shave off a couple. I would say hopefully $50. Instead of paying like $120 or $114, I'll be paying like $50-$60 a month for internet until this that thing if it runs out, or when this fucking virus is over, because we're still not done with this virus yet. So when officially the president or whoever says that this broadband internet thing ends, then I'll probably be going back to paying like $100-some odd a month for fucking internet. But hopefully, I get this thing, and the bill will go down to about $50-$60. That's manageable for me. It's very manageable for me. I don't want to pay $150 for internet, just for internet alone, with the modems and stuff like that. It is what it is. I'm already paying $67 for cable because I got a nice plan, so it is what it is. And that's that. That's it. So lots of bills. I got lots of bills, man. I gotta pay. It's insane. It's just insane. And I'm working my ass off, but it is what it is. And that's that. All right. So thank you all for watching, everybody. Thank you to Nick and Miguel Gomes again for coming in. And that's it. Lots of wrestling news. Hopefully, give me your opinions down below in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channels. Follow me on social media. Share the videos all over the goddamn internet. And don't forget to tap that bell. Turn on all my notifications so you never, ever, 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 ever miss an upload. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your night. Nick, I'll see you later. A couple hours after SmackDown goes off the air. And we'll have a good old time on SmackDown. That's it. So SmackDown coming up in 25 minutes. Should be some good stuff. We'll see. And that's it. So thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your Friday evening. Because it's Friday. Friday. Gotta get done on Friday. Gotta get ready for the weekend. I don't know why I sang that song, but it is what it is. So thank you for watching, everybody. And I'll see you motherfuckers next time. And if you're not down with that, thank you for the free views. Thank you for the dislikes. And if you're not down with that, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later for the SmackDown review on the Killer Demons channel. Thank you, and peace.